What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about the 3 things every single home buyer needs to know before buying a house, coming up right after this. Welcome back to the YouTube channel that's all about real estate. My name is Alex, and if this is your first time tuning into my YouTube channel, welcome. I post videos 3 times a week, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So think about hitting that like or subscribe button if you get any type of value out of this video. Now on to the video you're waiting for. I thought hard about all my clients I've had and what they've been confused about in the home buying process, so I accumulated a list of the top 3 things that you need to know before buying a house. And number 1 is you need to get a real estate agent. It's a no-brainer. Why would you not get a real estate agent? They can help you with the legal contracts, help you schedule the inspection, the appraisal, make sure that all the timelines are in flow during the transaction, help you out with any questions that you might have. And ultimately, they have all the resources, they have all the contacts, they have lenders, appraisers, inspectors, termite, you name it, we can get the contact. So why not pick a good real estate agent to help you search for a house? And ultimately, they're gonna make sure that you get a great deal on the house and you don't overpay. And now number 2, and I think this can get fuzzy overall in the whole community, and that is you do not need 20% down as a down payment in order to buy a house. There are many loan options for first-time home buyers. There's 0 down, there's an FHA 3.5 down, there's 3 to 5% down payments. So you do not need 20% down in order to buy a house. What you need to keep in mind is that if you put less than 20% down in a house, you're gonna take out PMI insurance, which is private mortgage insurance. What PMI insurance is that it protects the lender in case you default on your loan, since they see you as a greater risk putting less than 20% equity down in the house. Now, PMI insurance does come at a cost. It's 0.5 to 1% of the loan amount, and that's on an annual basis. If you have a $500,000 loan, you could pay up to $5,000 a year, divide that by 12, whatever that monthly payment would be additional onto your mortgage payment. What you need to keep in mind is that it might be worth just buying the house because the appreciation of the house is going to overrule that. On top of that, interest rates are at historically low rates. We've never seen interest rates as low as we have right now. So if you can lock in a 30-year fixed mortgage right now, it's probably worth it to just buy the house with the PMI insurance, wait to that 20% equity mark, and then get rid of PMI insurance, and then you're all good. Keep in mind just the satisfaction of becoming a homeowner, all the tax deductions that you get. It's probably just worth it, and you need to weigh it out in your own personal scenario. Is it worth it to take on the PMI insurance, or is it worth it just to wait? And with interest rates being low, I would say it's worth it just to buy the house right now, pay that PMI insurance until you can get rid of it, and the house is going to be appreciating, like I said, over the years, so you're going to be gaining equity and your investment's going to be increasing. All right, and the last one, number 3, and a lot of people seem to forget about this one, and this one's pretty important because you won't be able to afford the house if you do forget about it, and that is closing costs. Now, you have to pay these out of pocket at the closing table, and these are additional on top of the purchase price. So you have to remember that normally closing costs will see anywhere from 2 to 5% of the purchase price. Say on a $500,000 house, you could see anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000 additional of closing costs that you need to pay. And see this example right now. Okay, so here you'll see an example of a settlement statement on one of my past deals, just so you guys can get an example of the cost of closing costs, because it can be very expensive and kind of all the itemized fees on here. So let's go to page 1. We'll zoom in here. So here's the buyer side of the settlement sheet. You can see here's the funding amount of the mortgage, interest, loan amounts, points. So you have to pay a processing fee for the lender to, do the loan and do all the work with the paperwork. Here's the underwriting fee from the underwriter for the loan. The appraisal fee, so just to do the appraisal was $895. The credit report fee, $50. Flood certification, $8. All these little fees add up. County property taxes for 4 months, that's $2,500 as a fee you have to pay up front. Here's all the prorations, right? So an HOA proration to the end of the year, $19. Tax proration for 47 days, $170. Hazard insurance, HOA dues. You have to pay 2 times of the HOA dues at closing for most of our deals. Here's the lender's title policy, $1,000. Deed of trust, $124. Here's the second page, deed to Snohomish County, $100. So there's all these little miscellaneous fees that you really need to look at the closing table in the closing disclosure. So here's the escrow fee, $1,000. That's the escrow fee to Old Republic for them to, keep track of all the documents and do all the work that they do throughout every single transaction. So you can see totals, $623,000 if you didn't look already. On the first page, the home purchase was $604,950. Okay, that makes it, these closing costs were totaled at $18,146, which would be 3% of the purchase price. All right, guys, there you guys have it. Hopefully you learned something in this video. And if you guys have anything that you're confused about on this topic or any other, you can reach out to me through email, alexkiel@johnlscott.com, or by phone number 425-512-3474. We'd love to connect with all you guys and help you out. All right, guys, thanks for tuning into this video. If you got any value out of this video, hit that like button and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.